Hello everyone, Jesse Webb, Traders Pro. I've got this chart up here to begin with just so I don't forget, but remember that one of the things that we can look for in this momentum strategy it is the location of a reversal, and a fantastic tool to be able to utilize in doing that is the Fibonacci retracement snap tool. Excuse me, on Traders Pro. It'll automatically find and snap to your swing high and swing low, and that allows you to look for this buy location, this support location, reversal. Now we can look for opportunities to buy in at these reversal points, or that's with the reversal strategy, or with the momentum strategy we can wait just a little bit and let it bounce and then let it turn back into a bullish signal, which on this particular stock it's done that. WVE excuse me, my goodness. So you've got a retracement, nice long uptrend, pretty volatile stock. It's a $4 stock, but biotech, medical stocks have been moving well recently. You've got this pullback. If I get rid of that and just pull that into that 6-month chart, you can see this little confirmation move and a rally support and a little confirmation buy move right there. That's a nice setup. It's getting up to that upper range, but remember that we can still, still allow for that momentum to get up into that extreme range. This is still a nice setup for a stock for you to look at today. Market conditions still bullish. Still in that bear market, 217. We are getting higher and higher, approaching that crossover point. Definitely something to keep an eye on, but we're getting this bullish momentum that's continuing to build. We're seeing any gaps lower being bought into. That mentality is starting to shift back into some bullish momentum. Momentum here working towards that upper range, still fine. It's pulled back out of the extreme, which is what we would want to see. Breadth needs to pick up a little bit here. If we can get a good solid move and a breakout, we may see breadth continue with that, and then sentiment still up here in this high complacency, which at this point it's kind of a mixed signal. It could mean that everybody's on the right side of the trade or everybody's on the wrong side. This means that everybody's kind of bullish right here, kind of complacent, not a huge amount of bearishness. And that could add to the fact that we get some momentum and some buying signals coming here with this trend. Now, buy-sell ratio is still kind of stuck, slightly bearish. Tone right here, just with that setting, 1600 to the sells, 1200 to the buys. Sentiment up in that upper range. Could pull back, look for an upside there. It's just really been just waiting for this long counter trend pattern. You can see this is a 1-year chart right here and right here. We really haven't done much for an entire year, just a lot of ups and downs throughout this last year with a lot of uncertainty in the market. If we take a look at, let's look at those Dow stocks. We're still sitting at 19. The sell stocks, we had moved from 3, so 2 of those stocks have bumped up into that hold. So a little bit more, still a little bit more bullish tone in the market right here at these levels. Muscle stocks, some nice looking patterns on muscle stocks. This top one, ASUR, a nice solid base for a long time here for really the entire month of March, and now it's breaking out of that with a good solid confirmation bar. Remember that on those trades you can set a stop loss either at the low of the bar or at the low of the most recent hold signal. Stop loss right here, that's a good technical stop location for really for any signal. When it goes from a hold back to a buy, stop loss can either be at the low of that confirmation bar, that solid green buy bar, or at the low of the hold. So muscle stocks, actually let me bump over to that new buy list. ASUR, OSW, a nice move here. Consumer recreation, PB, Potbelly restaurant, I believe, also a nice pattern. A lot of these have, this one actually, if you take a look at that green, all the green on this, you've got a lot of fundamentals working here as well. EPS up 800% over quarter. EPS from last year 250%. So some fundamentals potentially to support that overall trend, and a nice confirmation bar on that stock. And there was another oil stock that I thought, I know where it was. It was actually in this muscle stocks group. Let me come back here to the muscle stocks group. and look for, it was right here, PBT. So remember on the muscle stocks group, if it pulls, it can already be a buy signal, but as it rallies higher and gets to this extreme, and it then pulls back into that buy zone. So it may not be going from hold to buy. It may still be a buy, but have a pullback from extreme back into that buy zone. That's an area to be watching for on those muscle stocks, because they are the strongest moving stocks, but sometimes they get a little bit extreme and they need an opportunity to pull back, but they may not show up in the new buy scan. So you've got to be able to go through and look for some of those stocks that are in a solid uptrend, 99, 98, 99, 100 rank, and then looking for a little bit of a pullback there. So some ideas for you to consider today. If you don't have full access to the software, you can sign up with the link below, and we look forward to having you. Have a great day today.